Have you read your Bible today? Hi everyone, my name is Elizabeth, and today I'd like us to continue reading the Bible from where we left off last time. Let's continue reading the Bible from the book of 1 Kings, chapter 16, verse 21 to 28. King Omri reigns in Israel. Now, just a small recap for the sake of the ones who haven't watched the other episodes, and also just remind us where we left off at. So, last time we saw that Israel got divided into two as a result of King Solomon's idolatry when he built altars for the 700 foreign wives he'd married. And as a result, they turned his heart away from the Lord in his old age. So he worshipped those idols and the Lord got very angry with him. So as a result, Israel got divided into two, Israel and Judah. Judah was left under the leadership of King Rehoboam, who was King Solomon's son, whereas Israel was left under the leadership of King Jeroboam, who had been King Solomon's servant. So today, just like the other time, last time, we are going to focus on Israel. Yes, we'll come back to Judah later on, but today let's focus on Israel. So, the first king of Israel was Jeroboam. I hope we're all together till there. Let's start. The first king of Israel was King Jeroboam. Now, he did evil in the sight of the Lord, continued with the idolatry, and this time he made golden calves. So the Lord was angry with him. He reigned for only 22 years. Then he died. After he died, his son Nadab took over as the second king of Israel. And by this time, the Lord had already proclaimed judgment upon the household of Jeroboam, stating that he would wipe them out the same way someone wipes out trash. And this word came by prophet Jehu, who was the son of Hanani. So sadly, King Nadab, who was the second king of Israel, got killed by someone by the name Baasha. Now, Baasha, after he killed him, he made himself king, so he became the third king of Israel. And unfortunately, he also continued with evil, the evil that King Jeroboam and Nadab had done, the idolatry and stuff. So, King Baasha, who was the third king of Israel, died after 24 years, and his son Elah took over from him. So, King Elah became the fourth king of Israel, still did evil in the sight of the Lord, and a man by the name of Zimri, who had been commander of half his chariots, one day killed him while he was getting drunk. Yes, King Elah was getting drunk in his servant's house. So Zimri went in, struck him, and he died. So, after King Elah died, Zimri made himself king. Now, for Zimri, things moved very fast because after reigning for only 7 days, yes, 7 days, a man by the name Omri, who was commander of the army, had the news that Zimri had killed King Elah. So, Omri, who by that time they'd gone to lay siege on Gibeon, which belonged to the Philistines, Omri came with other Israelites, and when Zimri saw that, Zimri committed suicide. He went to the king's house, the citadel of the king's house, and burned himself up in the house. He burned the house with him inside. So yeah, he committed suicide, Zimri. I don't know if the Bible records of any other suicide before this time, but this was the first king to commit suicide. Okay, so after Zimri committed suicide, now for Omri, who carried out that coup, because Omri had been commander of the army. Now this is the first coup recorded in the Bible. Yes. Unfortunately for him, he never took to the throne that easily. In fact, the Bible records that he only reigned for 6 years in Tirzah. So that's where we are going to begin from. Omri reigns in Israel. So, we've seen that Jeroboam was the first king, Nadab the second. After Nadab, the third was Baasha. After Baasha, the fourth was Elah. After Elah, The fifth was Omri. So Omri was to assume the throne as the sixth king of Israel. But unfortunately for him, Israel got divided into two. Yeah. With coups, you can never be too sure. So some people supported a man by the name of Tibni. Tibni, the son of Ginath, whereas the other half of Israelites supported Omri. So the first 6 years, King Omri, the sixth king of Israel, reigned in Tirzah. Remember, Tirzah is where the king's house was. That's where it was. So he reigned there. But after some time, the people who supported Omri overpowered those who were supporting Tibni, the son of Ginath. So altogether, King Omri reigned for 12 years as the king of Israel. But unfortunately, he still did evil in the sight of the Lord, and even worse. The Bible records that he did worse than all the kings that had gone before him. Yes, alifanya vitu nyingi mbaya zaidi. He did worse. The Bible doesn't give us details of what exactly he did, because the rest of the things that he did are not found in the Bible, but in other books, the books of the Chronicles of the Kings of Israel. That's where the other deeds that he carried out are found. So the Lord was very angry with him. And after 12 years, he died. And guess what? His son took over after him. Teren, teren. Now guess the name of the son. Ahab. Yes. Ahab became king of Israel after succeeding his father. So Ahab was king number Jeroboam, Nadab, Baasha, Ela, Zimri, Omri. The seventh king of Israel. Ahab became the seventh king of Israel. So yes, that Ahab. Yes. We'll carry on from there, from next time, to see what Ahab did or did not do. But yes, the Ahab that married Jezebel, it's that one. Yes, that Ahab. So, let this be a lesson to all of us. That there is nothing new under the sun. You see, all this has been a pattern throughout of people doing evil in the sight of the Lord, and even carrying out a coup. King Omri carried out a coup against King Zimri, who had killed the other person, King Ela. Zimri killed King Ela, and none of them turned to the Lord. Yeah, an exercise in futility, not following the Lord. So let this be a lesson to all of us, that we need the Lord more than he needs us. Yes, he can do without any of us. As you can see, it was just king after king after king after king. There are many vessels to be used by the Lord, so let us always be ready vessels that can be used by the Lord. Let us not trust in our own strength, because for Omri, having carried out that coup, there is no that it's mentioned a certain prophet came and told him you'd be king and all. So he acted out of his own strength. Let us not rely on our own strength. Let us always remember that there are people watching, there are children watching, and they take on the example that is set for them. You see, for Omri, he did even worse than what had happened before. So let's learn that our actions are a reflection of us, our attitude towards God. Yes. So we should take care, because other people are watching and they might just follow that example. You see, the way he sinned, he also made the Israelites sin, and God was angry with him. So that's it from me for now. Let me know in the comment section, what do you learn from this story? And then where are you at in reading the Bible? If you have any comments, questions, keep them coming at the comment section. I'm looking forward to reading and answering all of them as the Lord enables me. And you can also bring in your contribution as well. I'll very much appreciate it. Till next time, God willing, that's it from me for now. And remember, read your Bible and pray every day if you want to grow. Bye.